What's going on, everyone? Welcome to a new vlog. I'm doing something a little different. We're in my car. I decided, well, I didn't really decide. I've been stressed out about a few different things going on, and I don't really know if I want to go into it in depth, at least not yet, but I just kind of needed to do something, and that's something that's really hard for me to do, honestly. It's something that I struggle with, being able to kind of change up the norm for myself. So I'm here at Mission Trails, a place kind of near where I live, to kind of walk, run. I've always liked running. My body always hasn't liked running. And for me, it's kind of been a while, so we'll kind of see how well I do today. But I'm gonna try and see kind of what happens next. So yeah, let's hit the trails. So just a little quick note. It's kind of hard to tell, but see all that grayish layer there? That's partly smog, and the other part is from the fires up in LA. So it's pretty bad up there right now. You could kind of see it all the way down the coastline, because whenever the wind blows, it's actually coming from that direction. And a lot of people are probably wondering like how this stuff happens in like November when other places just had a hurricane and there's snow. It is like 85 degrees out today, and it's November, and it hasn't rained in a month, so stuff is still really dry. You can kind of see how the shrubbery is still really, I mean, this one's a little green, but everything's really dead at the moment. So that's kind of why all this stuff just goes up. It's like, look at all this just open land that can just be burned really easily by someone's cigarette or just the right conditions. So hoping that people are getting out safely from those fires up there in the north, and firefighters are doing their best, to battle these blazes, and just keep all those people in your thoughts and prayers. All right, it's a little awkward to hold my phone like this, but I'm gonna do my best. So we made it to the top. checking out the view. It's a little hot. So I guess to tell you why I wanted to come out here today, I guess my body has just told me that, well, I guess I just listened to the signs, and I often, I'm sorry if I'm stumbling, it's kind of hard for me to talk about this kind of stuff, but I mentioned it earlier, I think. I kind of get stuck in my daily routine in doing exactly the same thing, and the hardest part is that I know it's a problem that I have, but there's just times where I just can't change it, and even if I wanted to, I'm just stuck doing the same thing, and it's a problem for myself and for people around me, because I hate to say it, but it's boring and it bothers me. So that's part of what's been going on, I guess. Being in a reflective kind of mood all the time is a little too hard, I would say. It's had me accept myself on some level more, which is definitely necessary, but on the flip side, it's had me very critical about myself. And I'll just say too that it's not something that I can help, but feeling pretty lonely at times doesn't really help that at all. It kind of makes me think how wrong I feel about myself, or it makes me feel wrong, or like I do things wrong, that I'm not a good person. A butterfly almost flew in my face. That I'm not, a good person at times, but I understand that that's not the reality. Oh, my face is a little red. It's not the reality, and I understand that. It's just kind of how you feel sometimes, and it's important to recognize how you feel, how I feel. And then when I said being in a reflective mood all the time is kind of a bad thing, it makes you think that the reason why I feel lonely is because of it's my fault, that I do things to push people away, or that I'm some type of just a hard person to be around, and it just makes you feel kind of bad. And just to clarify, I'm not saying that that's a reality. That's not exactly what people are saying. It's just how I feel. And so that's kind of been on my mind. School is stressful at the moment. It's the home stretch. And it's not that I want to quit or anything. It's just I've asked myself, why am I doing this a lot? And sometimes I feel like I should have an answer when it's okay to not have an answer. But we're at the very top of the mountain, and I have to get down because my face is kind of burning, I think. So after this, I am going to stay out and go to another place that I like to reflect. I haven't been there in a while, at least by myself. And the reason why I do this, I hike up this huge mountain, stress myself out. Luckily people are very caring, and they've asked me if I wanted water and stuff, because I just come up here and it's really hot, but I don't bring any water. It's to put my body in kind of a distressed state, so that when I go down to the next place, I feel better, I can heal, and it's kind of recentering. This is my way to kind of cleanse all of the feelings that I have, so I can think clearly on what's been going on with myself. So, let's get down this mountain. To punish myself, apparently. Pray for me. Made it to the top, only to go down this really steep part. And there's 3 of these, by the way. Three left. So pray for me again. I might die. My shoes have no traction. Rest in peace. It's like from the other side. I almost died. It was really steep. But we did it. We made it through. We walked and hiked and ran 6 miles. There was definitely times where I told myself that I couldn't do it. So at this point, I'm going to do something that I don't usually do, and I think it's important, or I've been told it's important, and I believe it's true, that you should give yourself praise. And so I'm gonna do that now to myself. You did it, congratulations. There were times where you told yourself that you couldn't and you wanted to turn back, but there's someone that's really special to you that popped into your head and gave you all the encouragement that you need, and it worked. And I just want to tell you that I'm proud of you, Chris. You did it. It feels really awkward sometimes, but I think it's important to do. On to stop number 2, but first we're gonna make a quick little pit stop. All right, so we are here at destination number 2, and we came to Sunset Cliffs. Not at sunset, but there's a lot of people here, I guess. I'm gonna go and kind of hang out by the water for a little bit. That's kind of part 2 of this whole thing today. So let's head on down to the water. And I forgot I got my smoothie, Jamba Juice, because I didn't eat earlier. I can't really run with food in my stomach or water, which is why I don't take water with me either. Crazy, but yeah, I can't do it. It just hurts my stomach. Anyways. down here at the beach. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but we'll try it anyways. Just wanted to come and see the water, so I came to this really isolated part. It's pretty nice down here.